I have one question after this week. If CM Punk in the woods, do the dirt sheets report on it? Hello everyone and welcome back to the 5 Count, where I go over this week's top 5 pro wrestling news stories in under 5 minutes. Because I don't know if this is kayfabe or if I'm being gaslit. Number 1, CM Punk collides with AEW. As AEW has announced the long-awaited Saturday night program Collision, the long-awaited brand split does seem more likely now. But what seems a lot unsure now is Cookie Monster Punk's relationship with All Elite Wrestling. Whether it's Jim and Pam or Ross and Rachel, everyone has a great will they won't they relationship, and I think we have something really blossoming here with CM Punk and AEW. Look, overall, so many things have happened it would take me way longer than 5 minutes to explain, but here are a few bullet points. CM Punk went on a lengthy Instagram rant about parasocial relationships between wrestlers and fans. Ace Steel has apparently been taking something from the pandemic and working from home with AEW Creative, and Warner Bros. Discovery did announce that CM Punk would be a part of the new AEW television product, but then had to later retract that CM Punk was not going to be affiliated with it. And while drama-filled headlines have hit the dirt sheets, I think there's something we're not really paying attention to here. Warner Bros. Discovery is one of the biggest names in entertainment. Not to also mention, since the purchase of Warner Bros. By Discovery, they have had some financial pitfalls. So needless to say, in the corporate entertainment world, they really need to hit some home runs right now. Now, in the position that all parties are in, I don't believe the fact that CM Punk would accidentally be put on some type of advertisement for AEW Collision. As we remember, CM Punk's return to professional wrestling was one of the biggest open secrets at the time. I'm not saying this whole situation is 100% a work, but my tinfoil hat is on for a little bit of this. But who knows, maybe Warner Discovery is that stupid. They did take Infinity Train off of HBO Max. Number 2, AEW's brand split. A full-on 100% brand split has been floated around since the rumors of AEW Collision first popped up a few months ago. And completely ignoring the backstage reasons why there might be talent who need to be separated, it honestly isn't a bad idea with AEW's roster size. It is going to be great to see people like Thunder Rosa, Andrade El Idolo, and Miro, God's gift to man, back on our screens on weekly television. Something I did find interesting in the original marketing for Collision kinda had me wondering something. If you noticed, Orange Cassidy and MJF are prominently placed in the center of the graphic, both with their title belts. I might be reading a little bit too much into this, but could we see the AEW International title become the main prize of AEW Collision? Orange Cassidy is defending the title at Double or Nothing this next weekend in a giant battle royal, so could we see someone like Andrade El Idolo or Miro beat him for the title and become world champion of this new show? Okay, that's it, the tinfoil hat needs to go away now. Number 3, Sami Zayn and Saudi Arabia. Fun fact, I record these on Friday nights, so I kinda just spontaneously talked about Sami Zayn wrestling in Saudi Arabia and didn't go, oh, we've never seen that before, for obvious reasons. Well, I hope you had this on your 2023 bingo card because Saudi Arabia and Syria have resumed diplomatic relations after a decade-long freeze. Which, much like our first story, will take way longer than 5 minutes to explain, but for way more morally dubious reasons. But things have seemed to improve enough to where Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens feel comfortable doing the Saudi Arabia shows. Support Sami for Syria and let Sami pin Roman, you cowards. Number 4, AEW's disappointing ticket sales. It's a busy time in the land of Elite, with Forbidden Door 2 right around the corner, Collision on the horizon, and also a show in Wembley Stadium to look forward to. And it's been such a busy time, I wouldn't blame me if you forgot, Double or Nothing is next weekend. It was reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter that AEW still has around 2,000 tickets still available for the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And mind you, the term disappointing here is in giant quotation marks. To be fair, selling over 7,000 tickets is nothing to sneeze at, but tickets have been selling at a lower rate compared to 2019 and 2022. And this isn't due to a lack of star power on the card, but Forbidden Door 2 and All In are seen as bigger shows in the eyes of the fans right now. And finally, number 5, rest in peace, Billy Graham. Earlier this week, we lost one of the greatest to ever do it in superstar Billy Graham. I'll keep my words here short and sweet. Without Billy Graham, there's no Hulk Hogan. Without Hulk Hogan, there probably is no giant professional wrestling scene in the United States. So rest in peace to the superstar. Thank you for all you have done for our sport. And thank you guys so much for watching the 5 Count. What was your favorite pro wrestling news story this week? Let me know in the comments down below. This has been Extreme League Wrestling, and we'll catch you next time.